Have you ever wondered how businesses manage to collect and process the vast amounts of data they use every day? In today's digital age, data has become the backbone of modern businesses. The success of any venture, whether a small startup or a multinational corporation, hinges on its ability to effectively gather, process, and analyze data. This crucial process of collecting data is what we call data ingestion. Imagine a river of information flowing from various sources and converging into a single reservoir, ready to be tapped for insights and decision-making. That's data ingestion in a nutshell. But it's not as simple as it sounds. There are different methods, each with its own strengths and weaknesses, and choosing the right one for your organization can be a challenging task. So, stay tuned as we dive deeper into the methods of data ingestion, their pros and cons, and how to select the best one for your needs. So, what exactly is data ingestion, you might ask? Well, it's the process of obtaining, importing, and processing data for later use or storage in a database. Picture this as a courier service for data, where it picks up parcels of information from various sources and delivers them to a single destination. Data ingestion can deal with data in different forms, such as structured, semi-structured, or unstructured, and from various sources like databases, servers, or even streaming platforms. The data is then processed and integrated, ready to be stored in a single location. This could be a data lake, data warehouse, or any analytics system, depending on the organization's needs. This process is like the first step in the journey of data from its raw form to a format that's ready for analysis. It's the beginning of turning raw data into valuable insights. Now that we understand what data ingestion is, let's delve into why it's so crucial. Why should we care about data ingestion, you may ask? Well, let's think about it. In a world that's increasingly data-driven, the ability to efficiently integrate data from various sources is a game changer. With effective data ingestion, organizations can streamline their operations, reducing data errors and minimizing the time spent on manual data management. Imagine having a well-oiled machine that seamlessly collects and processes data from diverse sources. This isn't just about convenience, it's about unlocking the potential of your data. It's about gaining insights faster, making informed decisions, and staying ahead of the curve. Moreover, proper data ingestion can help avoid the nightmare of data duplication. No one wants to go through the same data twice, right? It's like reading the same book over and over again. Not very productive, is it? With the importance of data ingestion established, let's explore the different methods used. There are several ways to ingest data, each with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Let's dive into the three main methods of data ingestion: batch processing, streaming, and change data capture, and discuss their pros and cons. First up, batch processing. This method is like a well-oiled assembly line. It involves processing large volumes of data all at once, usually at specific intervals. Imagine you have a bucket and you fill it up with data. Once the bucket is full, you process all that data together. This method is great for handling large data sets efficiently and is optimal when data is collected at set times. Next, we have streaming, a method that's all about speed and immediacy. In streaming, data is collected and processed continuously in real time. Imagine a river of data flowing non-stop, and as the data flows, it's processed on the go. This method is excellent when you need to process data in real time, like social media updates or live transaction data. Finally, we have change data capture, or CDC for short. This method is like a vigilant watchman, always on the lookout for changes. Whenever a change occurs in the source data, it's captured and ingested into the system. This method ensures that the data being analyzed is always up to date, making it ideal for situations where you need to keep a finger on the pulse of your data. Each of these methods has its own strengths and weaknesses, and the best one for you depends on your specific needs. Batch processing is great for large, periodic data sets. Streaming is perfect for real-time data processing, and CDC is excellent for keeping your data fresh and current. Choosing the right method can be tricky, but don't worry, we'll guide you on how to make the right choice. Remember, the key is to understand your data needs, whether it's volume, velocity, or variety, and align them with the right data ingestion method. Stay tuned for our next section where we'll delve deeper into how to choose the right data ingestion method for your organization. How do you choose the right data ingestion method for your organization? The answer to this question isn't as straightforward as it may seem. The optimal choice depends on a variety of factors that are unique to your organization's data needs. Firstly, consider the volume of data you're dealing with. If you're processing large volumes of data at once, batch processing might be your best bet. On the other hand, if you're dealing with a continuous flow of data that needs to be processed in real time, streaming could be the way to go. Secondly, think about the frequency of your data collection. If your data is collected at specific intervals, batch processing might again be a good fit. But if the data is constantly changing and you need up-to-the-minute updates, then change data capture might be the ideal solution. Lastly, consider the type of data you're collecting. Different data types may require different ingestion methods to be processed efficiently. After choosing the right method, there are some best practices to ensure successful data ingestion. What are the best practices for successful data ingestion? This is a question that often pops up when we discuss data ingestion. To ensure a smooth and successful data ingestion process, there are a few best practices that you need to follow. First, setting up data pipelines is crucial. These pipelines transport data from your sources to the destination, ensuring a smooth flow of information. Second, implementing data validation checks is essential. This ensures the accuracy and integrity of your data by identifying and correcting errors in real time. Third, integrating with data governance policies is a must. This practice ensures that your data ingestion process is in line with the overall data management strategy of your organization, thereby ensuring compliance and enhancing data security. Remember, choosing the right method and following these best practices will ensure efficient data ingestion for your organization.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.